And we are proud of you, America.
Especially the teachers. Yeah. Welcome to episode 40.
Wow.
May
the big
4th,
4-0.
2020.
Well, we won't
Speaking
be over
of
the
which,
hill. Not in that car we drive.
Teacher Appreciation Week this week.
All right, teachers.
Yep, it's also...
And I'll tell you what, teachers, just to show you how much we appreciate, you don't even have to go to the building for the rest of the year.
Yep.
You could all go.
And we received these in the mail.
To Cozumel.
So, anyway.
To cause some L.
All right, let's check in on the mood meter. I'm kind of like blue-green.
Blue-green algae. Ask your biology teacher about that.
I'm still tired.
Yeah.
And let's see. Kind of tired and mopey right now.
Mopey.
Mopey.
Isn't that one of the dwarves?
Dopey.
Oh.
Star Wars Day.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad people get so much joy out of that. I never got into it. It's one of
One
of the most boring movies I ever saw.
I never saw it.
That and Multiplicity. Multiplicity with Michael Keaton. That and Star Wars were the most boring movies I ever saw in the theater. Because if you remember, in the 90s, they re-released Star Wars because they remastered them. And I saw it. I said, why do people like this? But, you know, I'm probably in the minority there. So many people love it. Good for y'all.
Hey,
Good for y'all.
It's renewal day. So
Time for
starting
renewal.
things that you've been meaning to do. So that's kind of a cool thing. It's also Petite and Proud Day.
Well, okay. I don't know. I was called stocky, and I guess, but petite is kind of female sounding, so I guess petite, I'd rather hear stocky. Well, then why did you do this to me?
Well, we're both little.
Okay.
Okay, so
petite steak. We want the big steak.
No, the petite filet mignon that I made the other night. Those of you who are following Cooking with Karen was phenomenal.
And I'm gonna start.
It was 6 ounces of pure.
I just ordered a
delicate.
I just ordered a Hamilton Beach version of the Foreman Grill, and I'm gonna start making meats too. Yum yum. Chicken, steak, burgers, and then you know I love my spicy sauces mixed with mayonnaise.
So we'll be dedicating the garage because I don't want my space interrupted. Yes. It's also Candied Orange Peel Day. So speaking of peely.
What's the candied part?
I guess it started it's an Arab tradition where they would boil it in sugar and water, but we don't do that. We don't use sugar.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you were talking about the skin on my nose because my nose peels no matter how much I'm in the sun. It will always peel. And the other day you peeled a thing of skin. She begged me to. She loves this.
It was flaky.
And it's not a good idea. Let it come off naturally because when you take that dead skin off, you're going to expose some medium rare,
guess what?
tender
medium
skin
rare. Every
that's
30
not
days,
ready to be in the sun, and you're going to be in a world of pain.
Every 30 days, your skin does kind of exfoliate, and you need to exfoliate
Well, I don't have
before
30
you go
days.
out into the sun.
If you
we
take it
have 30
off
days.
now, I don't have 30 days to wait before I go back out.
Well, it's already off. So it's coming off anyway.
When
okay.
you take it off, there's a
Any
new layer
dermatologist
that's
friends
not ready
out
for the
there?
sun yet.
Feel free to chime in. 30-day
I
sun
guarantee they won't
challenge.
tell you
We're
to
going to
peel your
catch
nose.
up from yesterday.
All right.
Because we missed day 3. So day 3 was a song that reminds you of summertime. So I like the Mariah Carey song, One Summer Night, we ran away for a while, laughing, we hurried beneath the sun. And so it's Underneath the Stars. I love that song.
Oh.
To an obscure place to hide, could find as we drifted
And growing up in the 60s, I always liked that song. Summertime, 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 summertime.
Stop that. Stop that.
You can see why that was such a big hit.
Oh my God. Okay, 4 is a song. Wait, kind of a funny one. So it's, that reminds me of someone you'd rather forget. So it's on I Hate Everything About You.
That's a good one.
Right?
Yeah, that was a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, I found a connection here because I was going to do Forget Me Not, Get Me Not, the original Men in Black. But here's a little thing I thought of this morning. What connection does that song have to Men in Black? That song, forget me not, get me not. What did they do in Men in Black?
Galaxy Defender.
Yeah, but what do they do with the thing? They flash the light in your eye, and what happens?
I don't know. I didn't see that either.
You forget that you even saw the Men in Black. So that's a little connection I put together that they took Forget Me Not. I wonder if they knew that as they did that.
So anything going on in the world, Joe?
Yes, I'm proud of Joe Biden because never get your news just from memes and stuff people put on Facebook, because so many people put up things about, oh, what about the Me Tooers? What about the Me Tooers?
Yeah.
You got to go right to the horse's mouth. And I just watched an interview with Biden, and he said, look, I'm still all about Me Too. Let women say whatever they need to say. Listen to them. And he said, do that with Tara Reid, who is his accuser. Let her speak, and you'll just find out that nothing happened. He didn't try to silence her. He didn't say, oh, don't even listen to her. So he's still standing to his word of listening to the women. We don't know what
happened underneath that, where she got paid or something. So
no, but I like that. It's not like he's going back. It's not like he's revoking his stance on Me Too. He's still all about it. He says, listen to her, and I'm sure you'll find out that I didn't do anything.
He doesn't remember it.
But this was kind of creepy. They showed a Larry King clip from the 93 of an anonymous caller. Supposedly it was Tara Reid's mother saying, what do we do if we're in a situation the media needs to help us because going to government could cost us jobs? And she called in as anonymous, and they say that was Tara Reid's mama.
There you go. All right, let's read a little bit from Charlotte's Web. Tell me a story, Charlotte, said Wilbur, as he lay waiting for sleep to come. Tell me a story, said Charlotte, although she too was tired. Did what Wilbur wanted. Once upon a time, she began, I had a beautiful cousin who managed to build her web across a small stream. One day, a tiny fish leaped into the air and got tangled in the web. My cousin was very much surprised, of course. The fish was thrashing wildly. My cousin hardly dared tackle it, but she did. She swooped down and threw great masses of wrapping material around the fish and fought bravely to capture it. Did she succeed? Asked Wilbur. It was never to be forgotten battle, said Charlotte. There was a fish caught, only one fin, and its tail wildly thrashing and shining in the sun. There was the web, sagging dangerously under the weight of the fish. How much did the fish weigh? Asked Wilbur eagerly. I don't know, said Charlotte. There was my cousin, slipping in, dodging out, beaten mercilessly over the head by the wildly thrashing fish, dancing in, dancing out, throwing her threads and fighting hard.
One thing I noticed, this is part of something you'll notice if you live near a beach and the beach is part of your community and life. There's a little bit of a conflict between the fishermen that fish from the coast and the surfers. And it's so obnoxious that you have like 50 yards, 100 yards of line that could get in somebody's way, like a swimmer, a surfer, whatever, little kids. Imagine if all surfboards were 100 yards long and you just look out for them. People could get clotheslined by these fishing lines. Very annoying.
Well, Joe, it's Monday. We're going to have a good week. We're going to be positive. Maybe I'll, try to change my mood a little bit.
I have something really cool coming in the mail today that might revolutionize media, entertainment as we know it. I was going to talk about it today, but instead...
we're going to save for another episode.
I'll save it for...
Yeah.
Mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta Hasta mañana.